not even me in Bowers game.
Hey there, YouTube. I'm back again for another How to Play video, and today I'm going to teach you how to play Phase 10 Junior from Mattel. This is for 2 to 4 players, ages 4+, and there's 2 levels of play. I'm going to teach you level 1 first, but you need to watch level 1 before you understand level 2, and I'll show you that at the end. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you start up the game is separate out these unique cards right here, and you'll have 4 of each of these style cards, and make sure that every player has one of these cards and one of these cards right here, and you're going to put those in front of you. The rest of them you can put off to the side, so I have a 2-player game set up right now. Then you're going to take the rest of the cards, you're going to shuffle them up and deal 4 cards to each player, and then flip over the top card to be a discard pile. Now you're ready to start the game. The youngest player is going to go first, and what they're going to do is they're going to, at the beginning of their turn, draw a card. You're going to draw a card every turn. So their goal right now is to complete Phase 1, which is 4 blue cards. This player's goal right now is to complete 4 red cards. So right now I'd look and say I don't need a green. I'll draw the top card from this deck. It's a red. I don't really care about that. And I'll go ahead and discard this 5, and this player's turn is over. It would move clockwise around the table to the next player, which would be this one right here. They need 4 reds. That's a green. They don't need that. They draw a card, and then they would discard a card. It would move on to this player right now, and they would say, oh, I need that blue. They would draw that. They would discard this. Now, eventually what's going to happen is it's going to get to your turn. You're going to draw a card. You're going to look at your hand, and you'll have 5 cards at this point. You're going to say, wow, I have the 4 cards I need to win this round. When that happens, you're going to discard whatever card you don't need to win the round. Show everybody your winning hand, and then you're going to get 1 point for this round, and you'll move on to the next round. And as you can see, each round that you go down is going to have a different objective that you're supposed to do. For these new rounds, you're going to shuffle up, you're going to redeal, and it will start like a fresh new game of Phase 10 Junior. Also, to clarify, this is not like normal Phase 10 where people can get left behind on these phases. Everyone will always be on the same phase in this game. So, in the level 1 version of the game, once you complete Phase 5, you'll see who has the most points. Whoever has the most points wins the game, and if there's a tie, you share the victory. The rules also say for younger gamers, consider only going to round 3. But now let's get into the level 2 version of the game and how this card works. So in the level 2 version of the game, it's the exact same game, except that now you cover your secret objective, so no one will know except for you what objective you're going for. Also in the second level of difficulty, you don't just end the game at Phase 5, you play all the way to Phase 10, and Phases 6 through 10 bump up the complexity of the phases a little bit. Now, the last major rule that I want to mention is that 1 card can only be used for 1 card of completing a phase. So what I mean right now is that if you had this 3 green puppy, it could not count as both this card and this card. It would have to count as either this or this. You will always need 4 cards to complete a phase. So if I were using this as a puppy, I would need 3 other greens in addition to this green puppy. But that's Phase 10 Junior. If this helped you out, please consider giving it a thumbs up. That helps me out an awful lot. Also, consider subscribing if you enjoy learning new games, as I teach new games all the time. But go have some fun, and thanks for your time. This video is brought to you by all of my amazing Patreon supporters, and I would love it if you would join their ranks and have your name immortalized in the end of many of my videos for the end of time. But consider for only $1 a month, and as always, thanks for stopping by.